guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name's Tasia, and this is Reinventing Tasia. And this is a channel where we talk about all things being the best version of yourself. And you read the title, so you already know we are talking about boundaries. And I just have a question for you. Why is it that every time we set boundaries with someone, their first response is, or some form of like disgust, like, how dare you set a boundary with me? The audacity of you to want to have boundaries or to want to be the best version of yourself or to change who you are. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but if it hasn't, trust and believe, if you are on a journey to reinventing yourself and becoming the best possible version of yourself, you are going to have to set boundaries. And when you set them, it doesn't always go over easy with those people that we've been in relationship with, whether they're family or friends. The very idea that you are putting up some form of wall that's no longer going to allow the type of behavior that is no longer serving the person that you want to become, you are going to be met with opposition. I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to get mad at them. Just understand that this is going to be an adjustment period, okay? If you weren't happy with who you were, chances are you had to do some self-reflection and you had to identify the types of behaviors that you were involved in and the types of things that you were allowing in your life. And when you did that evaluation, chances are you understand that you can no longer show up the way that you did. And you had to almost create the picture of who you wanted to be, what that person looked like, how you were going to show up, how this person walks, talks, thinks, where do they hang out, what types of things do they do? Do they read books? Do they watch TV? You had to almost create a totally different persona of yourself so that you can become that person. And then you also have to identify some activities or, some things that you are allowing into your life that you no longer want to allow. And that is the purpose of the boundary, to protect that relationship. Because oftentimes we don't do relationships well. We don't do communication well. We would rather cut somebody off or ghost them rather than tell them what they have done to offend us. So a boundary is merely saying, I enjoy this relationship. And in order for us to be in relationship, you have to respect me and I have to be able to respect you. And this is what respect looks like for me. Now, I've found in my personal life that there's two types of people when I set a boundary. There's that person that has that initial shock because they believe I'm saying something I'm not saying. They think I'm saying that they're the problem. So they immediately get defensive because they're thinking to themselves, what did I do to you? But what I'm really saying is, I don't like that type of behavior. It's not you. I just don't want that behavior around me. And oftentimes when they figure that out, they come back around and they're like, cool. Initially, I was offended because I didn't understand what you were saying. But now that it's clear that you just don't like that, I can take that or leave it. I value this relationship. And that's the kind of person that you can keep around and have around for the long term. And then there's that other type of person. And you all know the one. Now, the moment you set that boundary, they are all kinds of offended. And they say okay with their words, but they can't wait to push that edge. They can't wait to cross that line with you, because they want to see if you're going to hold. And that's when you are really going to be tested on that boundary. So a boundary is stating clearly what you will no longer allow. And then once you've stated clearly, you need to also say what you are prepared to do in the event that that is violated. A boundary is not telling someone what you like or what you don't like. A boundary is saying, I will no longer tolerate this. And if this is what's being served at the dinner table, then I won't be eating. And when you do that and someone continues to push the line, they are telling you right then and there that they don't respect you. And in the words of Maya Angelou, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. So I hope this video was helpful. I really encourage all you guys just to stay the course. It's going to be hard as you're, on this journey of becoming the best version of yourself, reinventing, rebranding, what you want to call it. But I hope that you understand that you are worth it. and that you can always make a decision to be the best version of yourself. I don't care who you were yesterday. Today is a new day. And, we just got to treat it that way. So if you enjoyed this content, please tell me how you are setting boundaries. What are some things that you have done that have worked for you? Let me know if you agree or disagree. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you like this content, please consider subscribing or share it with somebody who might benefit from this. Have a wonderful day.